Welcome to Chicago, USA, one of the busiest cities in the world and home to one of the most lucrative service industries on the planet. The service industry in this town is not only a job, but a lifestyle. Whether you work at one of the many luxurious hotels, bars, or restaurants, the service industry in Chicago is rich in tradition. So much so, the majority of restaurants and clubs and bars give half off discounts to some of the industry professionals that work around town. That's how they take care of each other. My name is Perel Blakely. I also work in the service industry here in Chicago. I migrated here from Pittsburgh and immediately fell in love with the city and all of its history and culture. So much so that I decided to share with the world the great experience that is Chicago. I'll take you around town so you'll learn about all the great food, night spots, and fun that make up this amazing city. I have a saying, there's only one group of people that have better stories to tell than comedians, and that group of people are industry professionals. And in a big metropolis like Chicago, you'll find some of the most outrageous and fun stories that you'll ever hear. And that's exactly what I bring to you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Industry Night. My first guest is my good friend James Arce. James is the night bartender at the world famous Miller's Pub at 134 South Wabash in the Loop. A really cool, laid-back guy, James is the bartender's bartender. He's here at least 5 nights a week till 4 a.m., serving up some awesome cocktails to a lot of us industry people who get off late as usual. He's by far one of my favorite people and bartenders in the city. We're here with James Arce.
Hey, Arce.
Arce.
Man, dude,
I have no idea. I have no idea what your name is actually.
Right.
No, so James is a bartender here at the famous Miller's Pub. Great spot here in Chicago in the Loop. One of my favorite bartenders here. And kind of like the industry bartender, right? I mean, you serve a lot of industry people that you're here till 4
I serve a lot of industry people because we're open till 4. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing
They're
or a
stuck
bad
with
thing.
me because they work around here.
So, quick background. I know a little bit about you, but not that much, so I'm learning today. What's your background? Where are you from?
Born and raised Southside Chicago, Rush.
Okay, so are you a Sox fan?
I'm not, I'm not a Sox fan.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
So what's it like growing up on the South Side and
Hey, how
not
did
being
the
a Sox
Pittsburgh
fan?
do this year
That's whatever.
against the Cubs?
So tell me, seriously,
You know
like,
what?
what's it like growing up on the South Side?
I moved a lot from neighborhood to neighborhood. I grew up in Cicero for a little while, 55th in Kedzie, 55th in Pulaski.
I have no idea what any of that means. Just say South Side.
South Side.
Oh, that's cool. So, but you're all a Cubs fan,
I am a Cubs fan.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that's cool, man. So the Cubs. Here's my big thing with the Cubs. If the Cubs actually win the World Series, will this city burn to the ground, or at least the North Side? The South Side's already burned to the ground.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, pretty much. You want the waters?
Yeah, I was get some order. Karen here.
Yeah, I was there for the Blackhawks parade in Wrigleyville, and it was pretty crazy. So
Thank
I'm
you.
sure.
Can I get a I might have an alligator.
Alligator what?
Yes.
How about you change?
Other than me, the people.
The peeper? Okay, fellas. You gonna get something to munch on? Or?
Probably. Why don't you come back?
And you know what? You could let me get like a Malort neat shot, but like keep it off camera so that, I don't look like an alcoholic.
Well, you are an alcoholic.
I said it so I don't look like an alcoholic.
No, so that's so. Again, you said you're a Cubs fan. You were here for
Yes.
the Blackhawks parade.
I was here for the Blackhawks parade, and it was insane down in Wrigleyville. I mean, not even the parade. Like after the game, after they won the championship, they had like barricades along the street, so you couldn't go into the street, you know,
Yeah.
or so that at least it would be like separated and not too crowded in one area. People were picking up the barricades, and people on top of the barricades were crowd surfing.
This is on the north side.
That was on the north side, right in the Wrigleyville, yeah. I'm assuming you've been to Wrigleyville.
I've been. I'll never go back, but I've been to Wrigleyville. It's
We're going for a Cubs game.
it's there's too many white people for me in Wrigleyville, and that's just the honest to God truth. I like a little diversity, so I don't like drunk white guy falling on me. I don't like that whole look where it's like woo, and then you get smacked in the face and beer falls on your shoe. I'm not that type of person. So that's cool. How long have you been bartending here at?
I've been bartending here for about 2 years, I want to say. But I've been here for longer. I've been here for about 4 years.
Okay, so how'd you start out?
I started as a server here, actually.
Okay.
One of the other bartenders now was a server at my father's restaurant. He started being a busboy here, told me there was an opening, and I came, I applied for part-time, and ended up staying for a while.
So I imagine, I mean, Miller's is pretty packed usually, so I imagine you do pretty well, so that's good. So started out as a server. You said your father owns a restaurant?
Yeah.
Is that in Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you've been dealing in the industry for a long time. You probably worked for your father's restaurant, I imagine.
Yeah, before that he had a nightclub, so I've been in it since I've been like 18.
Nice. Okay. And you do have a Mexican background, right?
I am Mexican.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know whether there was a mix in there somewhere, or, everybody's kind of...
Both of my parents are Mexican.
Are they original? Did they grow up here, or...
Are you black?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Mostly not.
I do have... This is what makes me black. I'll show you what makes me black. I'll show you what makes me black. You take the hat off, and then you do this. This is what makes me black.
That's it?
Black guys always have a brush.
I'm more black than you. That's nothing.
Black guys always have a brush on hand. That's it. So again, getting down to industry talk. I'm in the industry. The main purpose of this is to, talk about just, a day in the life. So explain to me what is a good tip.
What is a good tip?
What is a good tip?
You know what?
Or you know what? Hold that. Let's go on the black thing. Let's start off there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where you want to stop.
That's where we're gonna start because you basically just offended my entire race, James.
Did I offend it? I think on multiple occasions I've defended it from you.
Why? No, but I'm in agreement here. Why don't black people tip good?
Dude, I told you many times, I get good tips from black people.
Do you?
Including you. So
I'm not, but you just,
some
I'm
of
not.
my best regulars, I'm like, I've got 2 bartenders from the Palmer House, a bartender from South Loop Hotel. Granted, their industry. So maybe
that's a difference. That's the difference, is their industry.
Okay.
I'm talking non-industry.
You know what? I feel like it's not so much the color of the skin. If they're good customers and you give them good service back, they're gonna give you a decent tip, very minimum, I think. And even like if you talk to them and not treat them like oh, I
Like
really
the-
wish
like
I
the
wasn't
black
fucking
table.
waiting on you right now. Yeah, if you really like treat them like you don't give a shit, then yeah, you're probably not gonna get a tip or a good one anyways. If you at least like try to like sometimes people, black, Mexican, white, I'm not nothing.
You don't have to filter here.
All right, fine. Sometimes people they come with a shit attitude to the bar, and if you can like just listen, you don't have to be rude to me. I'm trying to give you good service.
Right.
They'll kind of like snap out of it. I think a lot of people don't mean to be rude. I think a lot of people just are rude because they think they're gonna get treated rude already.
No, I actually go above and beyond when I have a black table.
Yeah.
I go
Because
like
they run you.
they run the fuck out of you. Extra ranch all day, extra
Didn't I tell
refills
her
all
off
day.
camera?
But I still get shitty tips. I'll tell you a very funny worst experience. I had a guy, he was on a date, black guy, black girl. We're sitting on the patio, of course, and she orders the chicken parm, right? Whatever, we got huge portions. Guy orders the chicken parm. She doesn't finish it. So I come back, he says, and I quote, "Hey, she didn't finish. Is there anything you can do about it?" And I was like, "Yeah, you want like a to-go box?" And he says, "No, is there any way you can take half off because she only ate half?"
We get that. We get that.
And I think she seen the look on my face that I was really about to like lay into him. I'm not supposed to, but the look on my face, she picked up on, and she was like, "No, that's okay." Like, you think just because you only ate half the portion, you only have to pay half the price?
Yeah, like Europeans will be like, "Oh, can I get half a beer?" I'm like, "Sure, you can get half a beer, but I'm gonna charge you the full price anyway." So if you really want half, because I guess they don't drink a lot over there or something, because they
A European
always
asks
ask
for a half a beer.
all the time.
Half a beer.
Like, oh, can I get in like just a small glass? I just want like a little bit. I'm like, No, like you can, but I'm still gonna charge you the price because that's
What-
not what we do here. Like,
What is a half a beer?
after beer, I'm assuming like a half pint, you know? I'm assuming that they do this a lot because I get it all the time. So I'm assuming it's like a custom out there. Like, you know.
Am I? You know what?
I
Foreigners.
should probably go there, right? Find
No,
out.
don't go there. No, stay out of
Well,
there.
I know we don't have to tip down there. That's for sure.
That's for damn sure. And what is with that? That's another thing. Is like somebody told me, and I've never been back and forth to Europe, but they told me like on the plane coming over, they kind of give like a what you're supposed to do here in the States versus over there, and they tell people,
I've heard that same thing.
but they don't do it anyway.
No, they don't.
They don't do it. Quiet as kept, and I shouldn't admit this, but like when they just sign like, and they leave both slips, I just say, hey, they probably thought the tip was included. So.
You know what? So you're a server.
I shouldn't admit
You're a
that.
server.
But I need
So
pay.
you have it a little bit different. I think on servers, if they're a party of like 6 or more, you can add a tip or
We
add
can't.
included.
Not in my
No?
restaurant, no.
Oh, okay.
You
I
should.
think they took it away from here for a while, and I think they reinstated it. But I think that was completely fair because if you get a table of 6 and they order a $10 meal each, that's a $60 tip
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
If they don't even order drinks, you know, you get stiffed on a lot.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't realize that we pay taxes on these because they're assuming that we get tipped on it.
Right.
And then we're ending up, they stiff us, we're ending up paying to work
Yeah.
to not get paid.
Exactly. And like I actually just recently last week there was a Cubs party. A group of Cubs fans, of course, it was like a party of like 10, all douchebag white guys. And one of our servers served the party in the banquet room. The bill was like $450 total, and they literally signed it and like walked away. And she
Oh, that's
chased.
weird.
She
I
chased
thought you
them.
just said they were white, not black. I told you it's not a race thing.
Well, I mean, whatever. She literally chased them outside the door and said, "Hey, you forgot to sign the tip." And then he act like you can see the look on his face. He act like he actually forgot. So then he put the tip on there. But I was like, good for her. She chased that shit down.
Yeah.
So going to that, a nice segue. What is a good tip
What is a good tip?
in your definition? I think
good
everybody has a
tip for
different
me,
definition.
I think on a big bill or when you eat at the bar, like I said, I'm a bartender, so like when you eat at the bar or I'm making mixed cocktails for you, something that takes a little bit of time or love, you know, man, it's 15 to 20% tip. If it's a beer, $1. If I'm popping bottles, $1 a beer, then I accept that because just popping a bottle, I'm
Right.
with you. If I'm actually having a conversation with you and you're still just popping, like I'm still just popping cats out bottles, and like you're taking up all my time,
Right.
then more than $1 because you're getting my time instead of somebody else. You
You
know,
sound like a stripper right now, by the way.
and we're kind of like strippers. I've been thrown, people have thrown money at me.
That's
Mostly joking, but people have thrown money.
No, I completely agree. It's like I don't even think 15. I think 20. Especially when you're spending more time at a table or a person than your other table. So the other tables are looking at you like, hey, fuck you. Like you're spending. Yeah, I need a refill over here or another beer, and you're like the other table's like taking up all your time. So yeah, that definitely goes into.
I hated being a server.
Yes.
I don't envy you at all.
Well,
You'd
you.
always be at the. Europeans are so weird.
Yeah.
You'll be at a table talking to somebody,
Yeah.
and they will literally grab you.
Yes. Why do they do that?
Like,
What is that?
yo, I'm fucking talking to this table. Like, why are you rude? You know, like, I don't know.
Or this move? Hey, that move? Oh, the finger snap.
Fucking hate the finger snap. Fucking hate it.
And that's why if they leave both bills, I'm including the tip because I'm not gonna get snapped at. And then you can run up $100 bill. And then they always do desserts and coffee, so they're keeping my table.
Coffee for another 45 minutes.
Right, you're keeping my table hostage, so I can't get another group of good customers in there. So that's why I'm like, what they probably thought the tip was included, which is why they snapped their fingers at me. So, whatever. I'm ready to order some food. What's good here?
I love the ribs.
So when people come here, for people that's never been here, when they come to Miller's, you guys have a great history here in the Loop. What should they order? What can they not pass up when they're here? for everybody coming to Chicago, and they only get here
I
one
love
time?
the ribs. And I mean, this isn't like, everybody's gonna tell you Chicago's pizza place or
Yeah.
beef place. We don't have any. So the ribs are really great here.
Okay.
They're a Greek-owned restaurant, so the Greek-style chicken, the Greek lamb chops are really great. And I fucking love the golden fried chicken here.
The golden fried
the
chicken.
fried chicken, yeah.
Fried chicken.
It's golden fried chicken on the menu, but
Oh, just because they put the
it's
word
fried
gold
chicken.
on
Yeah,
it.
well, it's a little.
It
golden.
heightens it a little.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more like yellow brown. But it's
There's a
delicious.
season?
It's fucking delicious.
It's not like Popeyes, is it? Don't
No,
tell
it's
me
not like a spicy seasoning. I like Popeyes.
You like Popeyes?
Yeah.
You're from the South Side.
Anyways.
You're from the South Side.
Anyways.
It figures.
I just recently went to NOLA, and I went to Melba's, which is like, a place supposed to have like awesome fried chicken. I think our fried chicken is up there with theirs.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll take your word. I've never had the fried
I
chicken
think it's
here.
fucking delicious. Yeah. Was I right about the ribs?
The ribs are good here.
All right.
And I personally can't eat fried chicken because of the stereotype. I feel like every time I order fried chicken, people are looking at me.
You take everything and go anyways. Just order the fucking fried chicken.
I can't, man. I can't. It's just like I have a friend who refuses to eat bananas around white people.
Dude,
He can't do it. He cannot eat a banana around white people because he feels like they're calling him a monkey.
I'm Mexican. I'm just gonna stop eating tacos. I'm never gonna fucking stop eating tacos. Never in my life will I stop eating tacos.
You don't care
The
who's
doctor
around.
could tell me that I can't eat tacos anymore. I'm gonna die, and I'll still just keep eating tacos until I die.
So,
I don't give a
there's
fuck
no
who's around.
there's no shame.
Ow.
For you.
Okay, you eat your fried chicken, dude. It's fucking delicious.
It clogs my arteries.
Yeah, whatever.
That's funny about the taco thing because I do judge Mexicans when I see them eating tacos. Every time I go back to the kitchen, of course our whole kitchen's Mexican, they got tacos galore. I don't even know where they come from. We have no tacos on our menu whatsoever, but every time I
Everybody
go
knows how to
back
make
there,
they bring their own tortillas and they make tacos
Yeah.
out of whatever they got back there.
is that what goes on in the kitchen?
Yeah.
That's
I
why you
love
don't eat
Taco
off the
Day.
menu.
You'll see the managers running back there when they have Taco Day over in the back.
Oh,
Everybody's like, "What do we need today?" And the guy in charge of the line will be like, "Oh, we're gonna make some tacos today. If you want to wait." Everybody's like, "Okay, we're not eating anything until the tacos are ready." But yeah, man, that's the way it is.
So next time I come in here at late after the kitchen's closed and I say, "Is there anything back there?" I want a goddamn taco.
No, there's none left by the time you get here, man.
Save me some.
We
Put me
eat
something to
around
the
9,
side.
10, and the bartenders eat the last at like around 11. Yeah, there's no time.
God. So we must jump into another topic. So with you being a late night bartender, you're here till 4 a.m. every night, so you get all walks of life, industry people, drunks, a lot of tourists. You guys are right next to a couple of hotels here.
Yeah.
What's like? Give me like 1 or 2 crazy experiences you've had.
I already know which one you want to hear.
Whatever comes to the top of your brain.
Crazy experience. I'll give you one crazy experience, and then I'll just kind of like generally talk about other ones.
All right.
But it was dead night, man. Like I must have had 1, 2, 3 people tops for like 4 hours. Towards the end of the night, after 12 o'clock is towards the end of the night. For me.
Okay.
And we call that 12:30. So this guy must have walked in around 12:15, 12:30, something like that.
All right.
And
Black guy, white guy.
he was
Mexican?
he was a white guy, but not light skinned, but like almost looked kind of super tan.
Okay. All right.
You know?
Super tan guy.
Yeah, super
We
tan
know those
guy.
guys too.
But not like douchebag, just kind of like white guy that just got super tan. Like he was just out in the sun too long or something.
All right. Got you.
Anyway, he walks in, we talked for a while. He's a weird dude. I recognized it right away. I had already opened him a tab because he gave me a card. He was talking about weird shit, like brewing beer in Egypt. Because I was trying to find him a beer. He didn't like anything on tap. I had to get him a bottle. And he settled on something anyways.
So that's a red
He's
flag
yeah.
when they start talking, when they ask you creepy questions
Just
and shit like that.
when they're fucking weird. Like,
Yeah.
a dead bar is almost always gonna give you a fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
it really is because it's dead for a reason. All the normal people are in at their house or something, you know.
There's a such thing as normal people, but yeah, okay.
As normal as it gets. So yeah, this guy, you know, we were talking for a good 20-30 minutes. He has a couple beers, and he's drinking like a Belgian beer, and tab's already like $30-40 because they're each like $9-10 a beer or something like that. And then he leaves, and I think, oh, he must go smoke a cigarette or something. 10 minutes go by.
Do you have his
20 minutes
card
go
though?
by.
So he has
I already
tab.
have his card. Yeah.
Okay, so you're not worried about.
But you know,
your
we're
walkout.
like we have an older system where we don't run the card to make sure it has money on it. Like, or when we swipe it, it just takes the name info.
Okay.
And it just starts a tab. It doesn't grab any money from it. It doesn't
Right.
like do a verification to make sure the bank has money in it or
Right.
something. A lot of these systems do that, and a lot of the systems will even grab the card number so that
For like $1, he's
yeah,
like
so
worth
that they can
$1.
return the card and then verify it at the end when they pull out tab. Anyway, so this guy's gone, and I'm like, man, where the hell is this guy? So I just for once, just to check, I swiped for $1. Decline. I'm like, oh, perfect. Fucking card.
And you said he had ran out. How much so for?
It was like $30-40. Something
Okay.
Like that. It was like 3 or 4 beers at like $9 or $10 a piece.
All right.
And I swear, I walked into the bathroom just to check if he was there, and this guy has his pants to his ankles in front of the mirror, like, at the sink, and he has a razor in his hand. He's doing this, but you could already tell he shaved his whole chest hair. His underwear was like, his nutsack was out.
He had shaved his nutsack.
I think he
did
was
a
not
little
only shaving
manscaping?
it, but like he was like washing the nutsack or something. I'm doing this gesture like it's good.
This is washing the
This is-
nutsack.
I don't know.
This is how you wash your
That's
nutsack.
how I wash my
everybody.
nutsack. I don't know.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
That's
Anyways,
good.
so yeah, he was. I just walked in and I looked, walked right back out. Didn't even say a word to him. Went to the front desk. I'm like, yo, this guy is shaving his nuts in the bathroom, and his tab is not, like, his card is declined. So, like, pretty sure he's homeless and he has no money.
Oh god.
And so, like, he must have stayed up. Eventually, the
he
front
come-
desk manager came back, got him out of the bathroom.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
said, hey, yo, it's time to leave. And, but, like, you have to pay your bill. And from this manager's, like, they argued for about 45 minutes.
Really?
About, he didn't want to leave his ID to come back and pay his bill.
Yeah, it probably wasn't even his car. Was it
Well,
his
it was
car?
it was a passport, and no, it was his card. It just didn't have any fucking money on it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so he stayed out all night till like 4 a.m. outside talking to the bums, and we eventually just gave him his passport so he could just leave.
Oh my
And they
god.
because if I take a card and it gets declined, they'll usually help me out and cop it.
Yeah.
But if I don't grab a card and they leave or something, I have to pay the bill.
Oh, that's what a lot of people
So
don't realize.
as long as I grab a card,
Yeah.
I'm solid. I don't have to pay it. But
I think that's the thing a lot of people don't realize is like a lot of restaurants, if you have a walkout, people think, oh, well, the restaurant's just going to pay for it. I'm not shitting on the waiter or the bartender. Like, no, we have to pay that shit.
yeah, a lot of people don't know.
If they don't, if we don't get a card from you,
I'm sure if it's like a TJF Friday or something,
like corporate,
yeah, they don't.
yeah, we pay for all our walkouts. It sucks.
yeah.
And we get at least one a week.
I know who owns your restaurant.
Let's leave names out.
Yeah,
Let's leave
I know
names out.
enough. I know enough. They don't, at least my family doesn't do it to be a dick. They do it so that we're not careless about it.
Yeah.
They want us to, just be reprimanded so that we're more careful about it. And then if something happens, it doesn't happen often, but if something does happen, maybe they'll help us out if it's too large for us to pay or something. But
Wow.
they have good intentions behind it. I've had good experiences with walkouts and minimal experiences. So
That's good. I mean, you guys.
like you see me, I take cards from everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
And-
Unless they're like regulars or
Yeah,
whatever.
regulars are the exception.
So how do you? So again, going back to red flags.
Yeah, go for it.
What's the red flag for you on a bad? Like, can you spot a bad tipper just
Yeah.
from the minute they walk in the door? What's a red flag?
Bad attitudes. Like, not bad attitudes, just like rude attitudes. Like, if they seem like they are disrespectful off the bat,
Yeah.
they're because they don't give a shit about you. They're not gonna.
Yeah.
It's not only like disrespectful, like they don't give a shit about you because they don't want to tip you. It's like just like they don't give a shit about you because to them you're just like some like fucking shoe shiner. Like you just want to like
My
just like the shoe shiner.
my red flag is sunglasses at night. No, seriously. So my biggest red flag is when I see is like sunglasses guy.
You want Karen to come over?
Yeah. Let's get some.
Hey, Karen.
What's up, fellas? What's up before you?
You go ahead and order
I'm gonna get
your...
the corn. I'm gonna get the corned beef hash with 3 eggs,
Okay, how you like your eggs?
scrambled, no cheese.
Okay.
No, I don't need the jelly or butter. I will take the rye toast though.
Okay. Scrambled with rye and maybe try.
Yes.
How about you, love?
How about, can I do a grilled cheese with the fried egg and avocado?
Okay, put the egg and the avocado in between?
Yep.
All right, what,
And then,
American?
yeah, American's cool. And then can I get a hash brown instead of fries, please?
Okay, what kind of bread?
No bread. Or I'm sorry, on the white, because I felt like I was ordering breakfast. I felt like I was ordering breakfast. Just white bread's fine.
All right, I got you. I'll be back.
All right.
American cheese.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So sunglasses at night guy. Always a horrible tipper.
What's that? American cheese.
Yeah, I didn't know people still ate that. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I gave up American cheese when I was like 8, but that's all right. I mean, everybody's different. I'm not from. Maybe Chicago people still eat American cheese. I'm not sure. They do still sell it, so maybe people do eat it, or maybe you eat it. So somebody's buying
I
it.
eat it here.
Okay. So if I checked your refrigerator at home, I wouldn't find any American cheese.
You might. I got lots of cheese at home.
My friend Tim, you know Tim, from something funny we talk about all the time. Tim, yeah, drunk Tim.
Love Tim.
He said every time he spots a guy with a huge watch, like big face watch guy, he knows there's a 50% chance it's gonna be a bad tip. So I started doing the numbers. So every time I go to a table and I see big watch guy, like huge big face Puff Daddy watch with the glitter and all that shit, bad tip every time.
Yeah.
I've had it's like a 25% good tip, 75% bad tip. And I can't take my eyes off of it now. Like every table I go to, I look at the person's watch.
Now I'm
It's in my
gonna do
head.
that.
Yeah, you can't help it now.
You know what? I'm pretty fucking good at it. Like I can tell, and it's not even always as far as it's not so much the attitude towards you. It's just their attitude, like how they hold themselves, like how they present themselves. You know?
Yeah.
I can just tell. I already know. Every once in a while, I'm wrong. Every once in a while.
Oh yeah, you always
or I wasn't wrong, and then I was just accidentally too nice or accidentally not nice enough, and they're just like, oh, this guy wasn't nice enough to me. I'm gonna show him I was a good tipper the whole time.
Right.
Or like there's something that changes. I'm pretty sure I wasn't wrong to begin with, but like there's something, or I included him in a joke that with the person next to him or something, and they just feel special or something. Like this like stupid little shit that.
It is true. You do get that vibe sometimes. Like they want to prove you wrong.
Yeah.
You're looking at them like, all right, what do you want? Like, all right, let's get this over with. Let's get the show on the road. Let's get this table done and free. But no, sometimes you do get that. I've actually done that because I've gotten treated like shit when I walk into a
I've
place.
done that too. Who hasn't?
I have to make up for all the shitty black tippers out there. That's my role. That's my goal in life.
That's your job.
That is my job. That's good. We're gonna get some food going. But I appreciate the
Thanks for
your
taking
time.
a sip of your beer because I was starting to feel.
Well, you drink a little more than I do. But I appreciate your time. I can't wait to eat this food. And thanks for doing the show. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, man.
All right. I'll probably see you tonight.
Not tonight because I'm not here tonight. I told you I took the night
I'll
off.
see you tomorrow. Then.
Yeah, no,
And the night after.
never. Friday, Saturday.
I'll see you Sunday. I'm here. I'll be here. How about that? Thanks, man.
Absolutely.
All right.